Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're going to be getting into episodes 81 and 82, picking back off where we left. I think we're getting into the next arc here. It's going to be interesting to see where this goes, especially with the cliffhanger in the last episode with Itachi showing up, or seemingly Itachi. I'm honestly, I didn't think we were going to get his character this early on, if I was being honest. I thought it was going to be something like way in the future, maybe even like Shippuden. So it's exciting to say the least. Let's go ahead and recap the character ratings from last time. We gave MVP to Sarutobi around his sacrifice, but also of what he represents as the Hokage. Kind of, really nailing down the theme of Naruto so far, especially in the Chunin exams and this explosion, of how valuing community is really the most important thing, right? No matter what you're doing, you should always advocate and protect the people you love. And I think the Hokage has instilled that belief into the Leaf Village so well. And I'm sure it's something that the other Hokage have done too. But we see it here too with his sacrifice to protect the people he loves, with how much he trusts the shinobi underneath him to protect the people that they love. It just ends up being such a strong foundation for the village to go by, and I love how his character represents that, especially in his final moments here. For the best moment, we gave that to Gaara, and kind of just his somewhat of a realization of facing Naruto and seeing how how similar their characters are. I love the contrast in their characters. That one frame last episode with the their faces with the sword reflection, I thought was really great. But even more so, I love how I think Naruto is starting to break down his Gaara's current ideology of just trusting in your own power. That's all you can do to truly be powerful. And we see this with him apologizing to Kankuro and Temari, something that he never would have done. And I think that in itself is showing Gaara's growth or the impact of his fight with Naruto on him already. So I'm very interested on how Gaara's character is going to continue to develop. Is he going to grow from this? Is he going to continue being an antagonist? Very, very interested on that. But yeah, it's a new year here now. I hope you all had a really good New Year's. I don't know if you all do New Year resolutions or anything like that. I usually don't, but honestly, I've been pretty complacent in life since getting into YouTube and stuff. So I've been setting some goals. I really want to get back into fitness this year and kind of take care of my health a bit better. Yeah, I've really been focusing on the videos and whatnot since it's been such a fulfilling thing for me. But now I want to, spread out and challenge myself in other ways. And fitness is one of them. Just health in general, like trying to get to bed at a consistent time, wake up at a consistent time. It's so easy to get off track with those things. So I'm really trying to focus on my health this year. Let me know if y'all have any, New Year resolutions or anything like that in the comments down below. We can all hold each other accountable and support each other. I know watching Naruto has definitely inspired me to try to get more out of myself and also work with the people that I love and help inspire them, but also take inspiration from them too, kind of like we've been learning in this show so far. All right, before we get in this one, if y'all are interested, check out the Patreon in the link below. We're 4 weeks ahead there, or like, comment, and the good YouTube stuff. But I appreciate y'all being here to watch with me either way. Let's go ahead and get in these ones. Oh, damn, we're going to pick back up with Itachi right away here. Damn, just walks right by. Some Genjutsu. I wonder who this guy with the huge sword is. He's giving me some Zabuzu vibes so far with the sword. Already back to training, Sasuke? And of course Naruto is too. This is how we gotta be with our New Year resolutions, y'all. Seeing that face is gonna hit different now too, man. Aww. Trying his best to stay positive already. It's pretty sweet. Get some time off school at least.
今はみんなこの里を立て直すために頑張ってるんだこれ。今は少しでも里のために頑張らなくちゃ。だから兄ちゃんも頑張って修行するんだなこれ。
That's all you can do. Keep moving forward.
ホカゲになっちゃうのこれ。
バカ、ホカゲになんのは絶対俺だってばよ。あ、そうだ。ほれ、やるよ。
一楽のただけ。
That's the best gift Naruto could give you. You know he would want to use that for himself.
これだ。これは死後かなり経過している。おそらく中任試験の始まる前だろう。おのれ、オロチマル。風影様殺害後。
Damn.
あるいはカブトあたりが風影様を演じていた。
No way. He killed the Kazekage too. Yeah, I thought I had said that back then, but I wasn't sure if like that was actually gonna be the case. But
何せ相手にしたのは五大国最強と謳われるおかげなのですから。
okay. Get some power scaling.
おかげを二人まで。
私を慰めるようなセリフはやめなさい。殺すわい。
I wonder if he even could right now.
そのようなつもりはありません。この計画のもう一つの目的。内葉サスケ。彼にはあなたの首輪がつけられた。
この腕と私のすべての術と引き換えにね。
Yeah, I don't know if that's a great exchange.
あの内胚たちを手に入れることができれば問題はなかった。しかしそれはもはやかなわぬ。彼は私以上に強い。
Stronger? That's crazy, bro.
あの組織を抜けたのよ。
居場所はもう。ああ。じゃあ楽勝だ。行くぞ。
Man, if this is actually Itachi and he's stronger than Orochimaru, it's gonna be crazy.
やっぱりこの葉の里。
God damn it. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
ならんことをしたのかお前は。
一応取材ですからの。
He's very well researched.
ご意見番がこのわしに何の用かの。
何の用だと？皆まで言わずとも分かっておるが。
Are they gonna ask him to be the next Hokage?
信頼のおける強いリーダーがいる。今や揉め事の種はそこら中に転がっておる。オロチマルだけではない。
五代目おかげは今すぐにでも必要だ。
Damn.
そして昨日火の国の大名と設けた緊急会議で地雷や。それがお前に決まった。
おあいにくさま、わしはそんな柄。
Yeah. I was kind of thinking that. He's quite different than the third Hokage was.
三人ならもう一人おるだろう。綱でのやつが。
Are we gonna see? It was what? Was this the girl in the flashbacks with them, with him and Orochimaru? Of course. Okay.
やる気のないわしより切れ者の綱手の方がおかげに向いとる。
分かった。早急に考慮し。ただし、綱手の捜索隊として。
心配しなくても逃げやしねっての。ただ、旅の友に一人連れて行きたいやつがいい。
Is it gonna be Naruto? Honestly, Jiraiya's the perfect mentor for him. They're similar in a lot of ways.
仲のよろしいことで。
バカ、私はあんこに団子を頼まれただけよ。
いやね、供え物を買いに来たついでにここで待ち合わせしてんのよ。サスケとね。
へえ、お前が人を待つ。
Interesting. He can sense them.
ま、そんなところだ。
The ring on that guy's hand, it's like the one in Orochimaru's little lair. He's taking off everything. This is an emergency. Damn it, my ramen.
お前ら里のもんじゃねえの。一体何しに来た。お久しぶりです。アスマさん、紅さん。お前は
That's all he had to do is just show him the eye.
間違いない。内派。イタチ。
Damn, we get to see him for real. Man, he looks a lot like Sasuke.
なら
He's this creepy looking guy though. His pale ass skin.
星垣貴様以後お見知りおきを。
Oh my god.
イタチさん、あなたも里じゃ相当。
星垣貴様、元霧隠れの忍びで大名殺し、国家破壊工作などの容疑で水の国より各国へ指名手配中の抜けに。
His eyes are freaky. It looks almost looks like a shark.
イタチ、あれだけの事件を起こしておいて里に再び足を踏み入れるとは。いい度胸だな。アスマさん、紅さん。俺に関わらないでください。目的は何だ。結構うるさいですね、この方。だがやりすぎる。お前の技は目立つ。
Are we really just gonna get down to business right now, man? It's crazy. It's interesting how they have like lines through their headbands, yet they still wear them. Oh, shark. What the? Ah, fuck. Ooh, it's like the first Hokage's root thing. Itachi seems unimpressed.
これで終わりよ。
Easy as that.
俺にその程度の現実は聞かない。
Oh, jeez.
さすが紅さん。でもま、ここまでだよ。お前がな。何？スイトン。
I'm glad we're getting like another Mist Ninja.
なんでお前まで出てくんだっつうの。いやー、さっきはお二人にお願いしちゃったけど。
影分身。
畑、かかし。
Dang, the Sharingan showdown, man. It's so cool.
いや、俺ってばさ、朝練の時大事な戦い。
あ、いいけどな。しっかり食って頑張んな。この後もやるんだろ、修行。
He knows Naruto well.
もちろんバリバリだってな。
よっしゃ、おれ。
Aw.
はいだまおまけだ。頑張れよ。
サンキュー、おっちゃん。
本当にラーメンばっか食っとるようじゃの。
ベロだね。
Murphy Sage! Dude, off to a hot start already, man. Not gonna lie. It's kind of crazy. Like, I didn't think we were gonna meet Itachi like this, but I'm all for it, man. He already seems so cool. He's like Sasuke on steroids almost.
なんでお前まで出てくんだっつうの。いやー、さっきはお二人にお願いしちゃったけど。ま、やっぱ気になるじゃない。
I mean, If Itachi's is stronger than Orochimaru, then these three don't stand a chance.
今さらこの里に何の用だ。畑かかし。
シャリンガン対シャリンガン。
I was a little late on that one, not gonna lie.
なんで俺がエロ仙人と一緒に取材旅行なんかしなきゃなんねんだってばよ。
取材したい女がいて、そいつを探さにゃならん。
俺はチンタのそんなエロ取材。
Perverted research.
いろいろ教えてもらうんだってばよ。千鳥とか。もう最近エコひいきだってばよ。
いや、あの技はお前には無理だと思うの。その女すっごい美人だぞ。会いたいだろう。
全然。
He's already got Sakura.
じゃあ仕方ないの。ああ、千鳥よりすごい術知ってんだけどな。サスケを連れてこっかの。
That's all it takes. You should have just started with that.
まったく可愛いガキじゃん。
He is. I love Naruto at this point. He's a great character, man. I don't think I'll ever not think Sharingan is cool. Like, the eyes are just so dope.
俺は驚いた。道理で私の術を。本当にイタチさん以外にその目を持ってる輩がいたと。
Copycat ninja.
見たのはこっちだよ。茶屋で怪しい奴らがいたんで誰かと思ってたら、まさか内派イタチと霧隠れの怪人星垣貴様とは。これは私の名で光栄ですよ。霧の忍び方が七人衆でして。
Seems like the Mist Village has a lot of swordsmen.
ザブザの小僧はあなたとやり合ったと聞きましたが。
Kid, Zabuza's a beast.
削りがいのある方だ。よせ、貴様。お前がその人とまともにやり合えば、ただでは済まない。お前はここに手傷を追いに来たわけじゃないだろう。では、その目的とやらを聞こうか。探し物を見つけに来ただけです。
Damn, dude. Getting tense. Man, look at the difference in their eyes, though. Even though they both have Sharingan, the hatred in Sasuke's and how nonchalant Itachi is.
水遁水神壁。なんて術のスピードだ。因が目で追えなかった。あの右手の手裏剣をおとりにして、水遁で足元に攻撃を仕掛けてくると。
Damn. Smooth with it.
ナイスカカシ。
伏せろ、くれない。こっちが影分身だ。影分身体を爆発させただと。
Jeez, man.
カカシ。
気を抜くな。あいつは13歳で暗部の分隊長になった男だ。
13 years old? Holy.
内派一族ではないあなたがシャリンガンをそこまで使いこなすとは。だが、あなたの体はその目に合う内派一。
Yeah, I'll never be able to, like, be perfect with it or have the same expectation.
ちゃうからな。内派の一族がなぜ最強と謳われ恐れられた。シャリンガン、血形限界の本当の力を見せてあげましょう。二人とも奴の目を見るな。
They all seem to just look straight at his eyes.
二人とも絶対に目を開けるな。あれとやり合えるのはおそらくシャリンガンを持つ者だけだ。この特別なシャリンガンの同術、現実つく読みは破れない。俺を倒せるのは同じ血形限界を持つシャリンガン使いだ。
Damn, that's strong as fuck. Oh, jeez.
血 決定限界のないあなたがどれだけ耐えられるかな。つくよみの世界では空間も時間も質量も全て俺が支配する。
Interesting.
から72時間あなたを刀で刺し続ける。
Bruh, just torture. So he's like slow down time and it, like he has to go through all this pain and like just like that, but it feels like 72 hours or something.
落ち着け。これは現実だ。幻と思って高をくくらない方がいい。この苦痛は幻ではない。いつまであなたの精神が持ちこたえられるか。
Yeah, I'll make you go crazy, man, getting stabbed for 72 hours. Holy.
あと71時間
my God.
59秒。
So it's only been 1 second? Bro. Dude, what the fuck? How are you supposed to keep up with this? Jeez. So did he actually go the full 72 hours? Or did Itachi spare him?
どうしたのカカシ、まだ目を閉じてろって言うの？
奴が喋り終わった途端急に倒れやがって。あの世界での3日間は現実世界での一瞬にも満たない。
Jeez.
なぜ殺さない。その気になれば簡単に。
Yeah.
しかしイタチさん、その目を使いすぎるのはあなたにとっても危険。
So even they have like a stamina level.
サスケのことか。いや、4代目ホカゲの遺産ですよ。
The legacy. Is that Naruto? Or is it that the Reaper Jutsu? Okay. Naruto. Very interesting.
カカシ。ナルトはわしが預かる。わしはオロチマルが里を抜けてから奴をずっと監視してきた。奴がある組織に入った。組織。その組織の詳細は
Yes, please.
詳しいことは
Damn it.
という名の忍び9名からなる小組織だ。問題はそのメンツだ。一癖も二癖もある S 級犯罪者ばかりでの。その中に
Okay, so this is the organization Tachi's in, and the one that Orochimaru left.
ただ最近肝心のオロチマルはその組織を抜けての組織の奴らが2人組で各地へ動き出し術やら何やら集めてその一つがキュービだという確証、可能性という話だ。ナルトの奴は遅かれ早かれ背中に気をつけて生きていかなきゃならない。
Damn, that blows, bro.
そういう運命。
It's a tough destiny.
お前は今はサスケを見てやれ。シャリンガンの使い方を教える必要もあるだろう。
Yeah, he is a good match for Sasuke. This is some awesome stuff, man. I'm so excited.
ナルトの中のキュービか。組織名は暁だったか。貴様、カカシさんは連れてく。その他の方には消えてもらう。
Jesus. Yes. Guy to the rescue.
何者です。この葉の気高き青いマイトガイ。なんて格好だ。珍獣の間違いでは。
He is strange, but he's strong.
カカシよ、ここまで。イタチと目を合わせるなかい。術にかけられるぞ。んなものはこっちとで分かってる。カカシとの対戦対策にシャリンガンに対する戦い方も考慮して。
So maybe be a good counter to Itachi.
シャリンガンと戦う場合は目と目を合わせなければ問題ない。常に相手の足だけを見て動きを洞察し対処するんだ。だがこのキューバにそんなことも言ってられ。
Yeah, probably take a minute to learn.
面白い。いい度胸ですね。貴様、やめだ。俺たちは戦争しに来たんじゃない。帰るぞ。 せっかくうずいてきたのに。
Tense stuff, man. Crazy.
よーし
I do feel good having Jiraiya with Naruto.
出発
気合い入りすぎだの。お前、山にこもって修行するんじゃないんだ。
Bag's massive. Ah, damn, that went fast, man. Good episodes. Really, really good. All right, y'all, let's move on to the review section for these episodes. Man, already getting a lot of setup here for the next plot line to come. A lot of lore dump, too. Just, you know, what we've met. Well, we haven't met all these characters, but we've heard a lot about them, especially Itachi, of course. He's been infamous throughout this series, despite not having an appearance yet. And obviously, he's kind of the centerpiece of these episodes. One off the bat, I have to say, he's super cool looking. Y'all know that I love Sasuke, especially for like how badass he looks, and Itachi just seems like a more mature, even cooler version of Sasuke, who's, you know, reached his power potential and everything. Like, he's just super powerful. So awesome seeing him getting his actual face to the name and everything, and seeing some of his powers at play too. But let's go a little bit like sequentially here, because from the start we kind of catch up with Orochimaru and some of the Sand Village off the bat. And the Sand Village part especially was super interesting, because we do pretty much get confirmation that the Kazekage was killed by Orochimaru, or at least someone, you know, around in his circle. And that's kind of how he, you know, took his face when he, you know, went into the Leaf Village during the Chunin exams, the final leg there. So it makes sense that he's been killed, and I guess, you know, they kind of confirmed that he's been dead for a while, so it probably happened before the Chunin exam. So Orochimaru had this plan from the start to kind of coerce the Sand Village into helping them to their cause, and he did that by actually infiltrating the Sand Village, which is wild stuff, man. Really wild. You can see the Sand Village just got pretty much boned in the situation. Luckily for them, the Leaf Village has been understanding and kind of have, once the Sand Village raised the treaty flag, it seems like the Leaf Village kind of accepted it right away. They didn't like ask any crazy demands or anything like that. So the status quo for at least those two villages have been restored. But we also get Orochimaru's perspective, and, you know, him kind of dealing with his arms, you know, losing the ability of his arms, and kind of him returning to his lair. Dude, the lair reminds me so much of Voldemort too. Like, he has so much parallels to Voldemort in Harry Potter. It's crazy. Like, all the snakes laying around, all this really dark, you know, items that you can tell just have sinister overtones to them. But the really interesting part of this is we kind of get the first introduction of the organization that Orochimaru is part of with Itachi. I believe they call it Akatsuki. And it's made up of 9 kind of legendary shinobi, or I guess they're all kind of rogue ninjas who are all in the bingo book, around S-rank criminals. So it's really interesting that Orochimaru had connection to Itachi in some way before this. And it sounds like his intention with Itachi was the same thing he's been trying to do with Sasuke, which is to kind of, you know, gain control over him and eventually maybe take over his body and take over the Sharingan, it seems. But I think it's interesting because we get information that he left that organization, and we don't really know why, but I'm assuming it's because he failed on his mission to try to gain control of Itachi, because he says that Itachi is stronger than him. And we also see, you know, that corpse hand in his lair that has the same ring that Itachi and Kisame have in their confrontation in the Leaf Village. So seems like Orochimaru had a falling out with them. He at least took one of them down, and I assume that he failed in trying to face Itachi and gain control of him as well. But it makes me very curious on what the goals of the organization are, right? I mean, right now we kind of get information that Itachi is after the Nine-Tail Fox, or, you know, they say they're after Naruto, but they kind of implied that they're really more so after the Nine-Tail Spirit, because it has like some of the most powerful chakra in this universe. And then they were saying that other members of that organization are after other jutsu or other types, you know, different things to probably gain power. But it makes me curious about what their original goal was. You know, seemingly these are all rogue ninjas who have denounced their villages, right? I think it's interesting they all have like a cross through on their headbands of their villages, but they still wear them. So they're trying to make some statement here, maybe about the traditional forms of these villages and whatnot. So I'm very curious on what their motivations are. Like, if, they have some problem with the current system, or maybe if they're all a little bit more like Orochimaru, who just wants to see it all burn kind of thing, or just change the power dynamics in general. But it's going to be very interesting to find that. I'm assuming we'll get more of that as we go along here. We also get some pretty interesting lore on Kisame, the other shinobi who's with Itachi and part of the Akatsuki organization. He's from the Mist Village, and Zabuza, so we get a little shout out to Zabuza, which was cool. He honestly reminds me a lot of Arlong from One Piece. And it's an easy comparison. They're both like shark themed and stuff. So, but very cool. Like his sword was really cool. I guess he's one of the 7 swordsmen of the Mist Village. So I guess the Mist Village is kind of known for their swordsmen. Makes sense with Zabuza having a huge sword as well. And his sword specifically is like this shark skin sword, which is pretty cool too. Yeah, we see them face off with a bunch of the Jonin of the Leaf Village. I mean, honestly, they didn't really stand a chance with how strong Itachi actually is, especially when he uses that ability to, it's like that ultimate Sharingan technique, like that Genjutsu type. I think they call it Mangekyo, and like the Genjutsu is Tsukuyomi. Probably mispronouncing those, but really interesting though is like that nightmare realm where he controls space and time, and it's like 72 hours go by in this nightmare realm for just a moment in real life. I think it's super impressive that Kakashi was able to live through that. His spirit kind of was able to uphold it. It's definitely a test of your spirit and your will. Taking sword jabs for 72 hours straight is just insanity, man. But it's not even just that, but like how quickly he uses the hand techniques. Like Kakashi can barely even follow it with his Sharingan. So that Itachi has some level of expertise that other ninjas don't have at this point, even outside of his Sharingan, it seems. It also seems that Itachi kind of spares Kakashi, like he could have killed him. Kakashi kind of has that internal dialogue after the fact. So, Itachi seems interesting, right? Like he's still very mysterious, even though we've met him now. We don't quite know his aspirations or his goals, even though we kind of know he's after the Nine Tail. It doesn't really seem like he wants to just kill a bunch of people or cause chaos as much as someone like Orochimaru does. He seems a bit more calculated. We also get other lore about Itachi, like, he got promoted to be one of like the division leaders of the Anbu Black Ops when he was only 13 years old, which I think is at this point probably around the age of like Naruto and Sasuke as well, right? I mean, I think they were 12 when they graduated the academy, when they became Genin. Now they're Chunin, and I assume about a year has gone by, so maybe around a Chunin level, he already got promoted to this. So it seems like he's a, natural talent from the start, similar to Sasuke to a degree, because, even Sasuke has always been more powerful than his age level would suggest. And we even had that dialogue from Orochimaru that Sasuke's Sharingan has the potential to be even stronger than Itachi's, which is wild now that we've seen how strong Itachi is. But we have a lot going on in the background while this confrontation is going down too. We get a lot of information about what the Leaf Village is doing next. Jiraiya is approached by these, I guess, advisors, maybe some elders of the village or something, or of the Land of Fire, and they're looking for the 5th Hokage. They need to prepare for the next move that's about to happen. They can sense the disturbance in the peace at this point, and they're looking quickly to replace the 5th Hokage. They need a leader if they're going to survive this turmoil and this conflict that's to come. And, their idea is Jiraiya, and of course Jiraiya's like, that's not me, man. And Jiraiya suggests the 3rd Seinen, which is Tsunade, and I'm assuming that's the little girl who was with him in Orochimaru with the 3rd Hokage in the flashbacks. And I guess, he kind of describes her as very wise, and that she'd be a better fit for the Hokage than him, who is someone who is unmotivated. That's the way he describes himself, which I think is kind of interesting. That automatically makes me think of Shikamaru, right? So maybe Jiraiya doesn't really have very large ambition outside of just, his novels and writing. Maybe that's really his passion, and he's not necessarily the character type like Sarutobi was, who would be a good representation of the Hokage for the village. So it's interesting that we're already getting some, hints about Jiraiya's character, who he is, why he is the way he is, and I'm assuming we'll get flashbacks to describe that, especially when they come across Tsunade. And apologies if I'm pronouncing her name incorrectly, but I'm assuming that we'll kind of get some of their relationship as we find her and interact with her too. So very interesting. I'm super intrigued about all of that, and also the whole scene with Jiraiya talking to Kakashi and providing context about Akatsuki and all that. I mean, how can I not get excited about the future of this plotline now? Off to a hot start with this arc. All right, let's go and move on to character ratings for MVP. I'm going to give it to Kakashi. I think both for his awareness to realize that, you know, these two sus ninjas were there and to send the other Jonins after him. And even more so just for like his spiritual strength, right? Like actually facing that genjutsu of Itachi and being able to go through that and just come out the other side. Yeah, he's passed out. He's very hurt, but I don't know, man. I feel like pretty much anyone would go into that situation and come out crazy on the other side. So I got to give him props for that. For the best moment, I'm going to give it to Jiraiya. I really love the conversation that he had with Kakashi about kind of taking over mentorship of Naruto because of the fact that Naruto is going to be targeted more. And we get all this exposition about the Akatsuki organization. The organization just, I'm thoroughly interested in, with connection with Orochimaru and Itachi. And, you know, I'm sure there's going to be other really strong shinobi in that group. It's just super interesting to learn about them and it kind of dissecting, or not dissecting, it kind of crossing over with Naruto's path. You know, it's going to be huge in this plot line. For the funniest moment, I'm also going to give that to Jiraiya. I thought it was hilarious when he was trying to convince Naruto to come join him on his research mission. Of course, Naruto's just thinking it's some hot baby's trying to do research on for his book, but he changed his strategy. He's like, well, you know, I know a lot of jutsu techniques even stronger than Chidori, so I guess you'll miss out. Maybe I'll go teach Sasuke instead. And of course, Naruto's like, no, go. All right, y'all. I think that'll do for this episode and review. Appreciate y'all being here to watch with me. We are off to a hot start. This arc, I don't think is going to disappoint, man. Already picking off where we left off. Like, a lot of times I feel like shows are going to like decompress after this, but this one's like, hey, there's more to come. We're going. Let me know what y'all thought about this one in the comments down below. Hope you all have a really good rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.